Where do you feel you should be aiming?
About a cut right, so I would a little bit further right than that. My right, sorry.
You're right
That way.
there.
Yeah, I would say about there.
About there?
Yeah.
All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to mark that up. You see with the Quintic, and I can really get exact on the middle there. So I've now set that location up for you.
Yep.
So you hit a putt. Now, the good thing is, if I can turn the light off, there was your aim line.
Mm-hmm.
You can see you aim very, very close to it.
Yep.
That's where you were thinking. But we've missed.
Yep.
So speed was in the green, 1.8. So your speed's good.
Yep.
Dr. Paul Hurrian, he's the guy behind all this. I mean, he's done all the research, so I don't have to, thank goodness. But he's actually looked at what the optimum fall rate is into the hole. But what I'm seeing here is, I think that's just your aim.
Yep.
I don't think there's anything wrong with your putt. You've aimed it, you've hit it exactly.
No,
I think on a golf course, you're probably missing putts because you're not aiming in the right place. You've already shown me on a flat you can hold the putt.
It felt like a good putt. I hit my line. It's just low.
So that's where I think we've got to do. So what about? Are you happy with that, or should we move?
Yeah,
that?
I would say another. Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Keep going. Maybe around. Maybe a little bit about there.
About there. Right. Yeah. So what we'll do now, I'll just reset that.
Oh, that was a bit faster.
A little bit high.
Yeah.
From where you thought, and
I feel like if I hit the same speed.
Look at your speed. Yeah. 2.01. So there you're in the amber. So straight away it's just letting us know, you know what, maybe the line was good, just the pace. So go back to what we did initially. Just try and imagine the ball falling into the hole. Use your eyes to look at the target. See the shape of it going now. You can see where your aim point is, but it's going to be falling into the left. Great putt. So how are you as a putter? You good?
Yeah, I'm not.
Which you felt when you started today, you felt it was a weakness.
Yeah, I would say it's a 3-putt more often than I should be doing.
But you tell me, there's your aim point. That's where you were wanting to start it. You've started it a little bit right of that.
Yep.
But your speed was great, 1.63, great speed, because you started visualising it going
absolutely.
in. What do you think this gives you? We're seeing the lines and everything. Does this help you?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, from the 3 putts that I've done, I suppose being able to see after what's happening after the putt benefits me massively. Being able to know after the putt that I've hit it low, and then me recalibrate myself to where I think it's going to go is massive when you, I suppose, trial and error putting sometimes, isn't it? Not on the course, you'll get one go, but...
Do you feel, I mean, generally speaking, what we find is people under-read. Do you feel now that's giving you a better appreciation where you should read?
Absolutely, yeah. I think I must be a culprit of that because my first read was obviously a little bit left, but I also would say that I've got a tendency to hit the ball a bit too hard and go a bit too far past, so probably why I underread quite often.
Yeah. So there's always a maximum sort of points to, if you're going really quick, you're not going to aim as far right, but if you're going slow, you're going to aim a little bit higher. So
that's probably why I feel like both aspects of my putting, in terms of the speed and the distance, was bad because I'd underread and hit it too hard and try and ram it in.
For your feedback there, what I saw when you first came in, it was your speed control.
Yeah.
It wasn't so much, I mean, you were worried about your technique and everything like that, but it was your speed. You were just too hard. Yeah. And as you say, on a course, you've got a tendency to hit it too hard. But I think that comes probably, I would really bet heavy on it, that when you putt on the course, you look at the ball and you putter far more than what you do the hole.
Of course, yeah.
Now I think that you're looking at the hole more. I think you're definitely going to hold more putts.
Well, this actually, over the last couple of months, I'd say I've had a bit of a tendency to struggle taking away the club and having a bit of, I don't know if it's called the yips, but I suppose it's a bit like dartitis of golf. Yeah. But doing that today and looking at the hole rather than
You
the
never
club,
thought about that, have you?
I've not even thought about it. It's just come away nicely.
I'm a great believer if your technique's good and your routines are good, all that
Yeah.
other stuff just gets lost. Because
absolutely.
the only time you start struggling with things like that is because you are trying to force things to happen.
Yeah.
When you let it happen, I think you're going to be far better. But that's great. I mean, that's marvellous.